I'm new Dana White. Dana Black.
Right over here, Dana, I have a question for you. Anderson, to your left, over here. Obviously, lots of rumors as to why you're here. First of all, welcome to Montreal, welcome to Canada. Lots of rumors as to why you're here. Are you here specifically to scout out the main event to perhaps challenge George?
Yeah, I'm very excited for this. My opinion, George have the big chance this night, but Carlos Condit is the #1 contender.
Are you going to challenge George?
Maybe. I don't know.
Just wait for the microphone, please, guys. Put up your hand.
Anderson, yes, with a report today saying that you want to fight GSP and John Jones in back-to-back fights. Is that, in fact, true, that report? And if so, can you just explain your reasoning behind wanting that?
For George St. Pierre, for my next fight, maybe. John Jones, no. This is not real. But this is not my decision. It's Dana's decision. I'm here for fight. I'm work for UFC.
Anderson, super fights always come up and your name always comes up. And when you look at boxing as opposed to MMA, super fight for a boxer is a $30 million purse. Or more. Do you see that for you in your future?
Yeah. Very excited for this.
Hands up, guys, if you want a question.
Anderson, what was the report? Can you explain when you said you weren't going to fight till the end of 2013? Can you clarify what you meant by that?
I have my plans, my personal plans in Brazil, for my new school, for my family, but Dana talked to me for coming to here for watching the fight, the George St. Pierre and Carlos Condit. Maybe have the super fight, maybe in Brazil, maybe here, I don't know, but I'm talk the people all the time. I'm here for working for UFC. Dana talked to me, hey, I need your help. You coming to Canada for watching the fight, and maybe you go for the super fight, you and George. Okay, I go.
And can you explain your reason for being more interested in fighting George as opposed to John, where it seems like you're closer to John's size and you've competed in John's division, yet you're calling out George. Can you explain that?
I have my plans.
And
George, for a long time the people talk to, hey, Anderson and George St. Pierre, Anderson, George St. Pierre. This time the people talk, Anderson and John Jones, Anderson and John Jones. My first goal is the George St. Pierre's fight, the super fight. And the second goal, maybe John Jones, I don't know. This is not my decision, this is Dana's decision.
Anderson? Yeah. Would you be interested to be a coach in the Ultimate Fighter in Brazil one day?
Yeah, one day. Yeah.
Anderson, talking about possibly fighting George St. Pierre if he wins tonight, Dana's talked about possibly that fight being in May. Would you be receptive to that?
I need to check my schedule.
Anderson? Just talking on the flip side here, Carlos Condit, should he be victorious tonight, does that change your timetable of when you would like to fight next? And what are you looking at then? Is that kind of waiting for the middleweight picture to produce a solid #1 contender? How does that alter plans if this is not realistic with George?
Yeah, of course. I changed my plans, but my opinion, George wins tonight. This is my opinion.
Would you be fighting around May? Should it be is that kind of your timetable to come back?
I don't know.
Anderson, you said you over here, other side. If you do have, right here, buddy.
Hi.
Oh, everybody. You have your plans, you're working on your school in Brazil, but ideally, if you could choose the time to fight in this super fight, when would it be?
I don't know. I need you to check for my team. I need to check for my company for the work to get me for start my training. But I'm very excited for this fight for George. Maybe here, maybe in the super big stage in Brazil. I don't know.
Anderson Dave from the Hammer MMA. If the super fight with George fails to materialize due to George becoming injured or possibly losing to Carlos Condit, what do you think Michael Bisping or Chris Weidman need to do to distinguish themselves to earn a middleweight title shot against you?
Good question. I'm here for fight. I go back for my house in LA. I go back for training. Jordan win. I don't know. Maybe Chris Weidman. Maybe I don't know. I have all the guys for fight to get me. I have the great space for training.
What about an Ultimate Fighter season in Brazil against Michael Bisping?
Vitor and Bisping?
No.
What?
You and Bisping for Ultimate Fighter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea. I need to talk Dana. I like it.
I thought you were getting it today.
Oh, nice. I talked to Dana for this.
Anderson, so many different things had to take place in order for the fight with George St. Pierre to actually be signed. And one of the contentions is weight. Does it happen at 178? They're maintaining you should come down to 170 or at least 171, 172. Where do you want that fight to take place if it was to take place?
I don't know. Maybe George have 80 quilos, acho que ele tem, né? Normal.
Eu acho que ele deve um pouquinho mais que ele, acho que 85 normal, ou 84. Sei, falar um 77.
Maybe 777. I don't know.
You want it right in the middle between the two divisions?
Yes.
Nothing lower.
Anderson, if you go back to UFC 97 here with Talos Lattes, UFC 112, Damian Maia, did you ever see yourself in this position tonight, a company man, a UFC gung-ho, being a spokesperson for UFC and for the sport where it is today? Did you see that back then when you were going through those troubles?
Yeah. Yeah, this is my new job. I told you, I'm
Are you having fun now?
Yeah, of course. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I like my work. I worked for a long time for together the family, UFC family. I have my problems for Dana, but that's okay. I love Dana. Dana sometimes I hate me, I love me. It's fine. It's Big Dad.
Can you explain what are the changes that has brought to this day today?
I'm very excited for this fight, the George and Carlos Condit. I watched the fight. My opinion, George is number one. I'm very excited for my fight for George St. Pierre. Maybe here, maybe in Brazil. I'm staying here for the big fan for George.
Here, Anderson, you say that you've got your plans, but that ultimately it's Dana's decision. So my question is, why is the super fight back on the table? Is it you wanting more competition because of a quote-unquote weak middleweight division, or is it Dana who wants to give some more momentum back to the UFC because of two dominant champions?
I'm joking. I know I not have schedule for this. I have schedule for UFC. I'm here for watching the fight for George and Carlos, and talk to Dana for my next fight.
Anderson, if George St. Pierre is to win tonight, do you plan to congratulate him in the cage after the fight is over?
No, this is not me.
Anderson, assuming that George wins the fight, can you describe how you think a matchup between you and he would go, and how the strengths and weaknesses of the two would fare?
George have the good jiu-jitsu, have good grappling, and good stand-up. But I have more time inside the octagon.
We're going to take just 2 more questions.
This might be a better question for Ed, but I'm just curious how many fights are currently left on Anderson's deal, and would any changes have to be made to his deal in order to put this potential fight with George together?
He's got 2 fights left on his deal, and that's what we'll talk to Dana about.
Okay, we'll just take one last question.
Anderson, a little premature, but it always comes up, your age, 37 years old. Are you ready to retire? And what is it going to take for you to walk away from the sport that you love and that you're so good at?
I'm an old man. But I don't know, I have 2 more fights in my contract. But my plans is maybe have the super 2 fights. One fight George. I don't know, maybe I put my belt for Chris Weidel. Oh, I don't know. But my big goal is stay together with UFC for rest of my life. I work through Brazil and for UFC in Brazil. I don't know.
Thank you, Anderson.
Thanks, everyone.